Welcome to Bible in the Park. Here we are in New York City, overlooking the Hudson River.
In chapter 6 in the book of Exodus, Moses is sent to tell a message to the Israelites that God would redeem them and bring them to the promised land. But the Israelites respond, they can't listen because hard work has crushed their spirits. And I think there's a really interesting point to ponder there, in that from the depth of servitude, it's impossible to even imagine a possibility of liberation unless you have an ounce of freedom or the ability to peer into that free life. What do you make of that?
The life of the Jews as slaves was a life in which they didn't have any glimmer of hope. There was no ray of light for them. And therefore, what the Bible is telling us in this chapter is that you need to see, the way we say it today, a light at the end of the tunnel. You have to know that there's hope. And this chapter is about the establishment of that glimmer of hope for the people.
But if they don't feel it from within, how does one see that, right? If you're so entrenched in the slavery, and if they can't possibly even imagine it themselves, in what ways or what prompts can bring them to seeing that?
That's the challenge, that you have somebody who has no experience in this emotion, and you have to teach him that emotion. That's why it didn't work so smoothly. That's why it took so much time.
Is it even possible to teach an emotion if somebody doesn't feel it?
Well, we see that it took the Jews 40 years in the desert to really learn what it meant to be free. So I guess the answer is maybe not.